The Lord be with you. Reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. The Lord appointed 72 other disciples, whom he sent ahead of him in pairs to every town and place he intended to visit. He said to them, "The harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few. So ask the master of the harvest to send out laborers for his harvest. Go on your way. Behold, I am sending you like lambs among wolves. Carry no money bag, no sack, no sandals, and greet no one along the way. Into whatever house you enter, first say, 'Peace' to this household. If a peaceful person lives there, your peace will rest on him. But if not, it will return to you. Stay in the same house and eat and drink what is offered to you, for the laborer deserves his pay. Do not move about from one house to another. Whatever town you enter, they welcome you. Eat what is set before you, cure the sick in it, and say to them, 'The kingdom of God is at hand for you.'" The Gospel of the Lord. In our first reading, we hear St. Paul talk about how his friend Timothy first received his faith from his grandmother and then his mother. And so in this way, he received the light of faith from his family members. And who are some of the people in our lives that have shown us the light of faith? Who are those people in our lives that point the way to Jesus? Take a moment. Call these friends, these family members to mind, those who have given us the gift of faith. And how did they do it? Well, through their words and actions. And when we stand up and we tell people about something we see or believe, it's our testimony. And St. Paul continues in our first reading to encourage Timothy to give his testimony. He says, "For God did not give us a spirit of cowardice, but rather of power and love and self-control." Power, love, and self-control to give our testimony. And power, love, and self-control are important gifts. For St. Paul warns us that it can be hard to give our testimony, so we're given the power to do so. And when some people inevitably reject us, and when that happens, we have the self-control not to be mean back, to love them. We have love, for even if others do not, God will always love us. And so we need to go out and give our testimony. And this is what we hear in our gospel. Jesus sending the 72 out to give their testimony, to share the good news. And in the same way, Jesus warns his disciples that some people are going to accept you and some people are not going to accept you. But regardless, have peace, for Jesus is with them, supporting them. Jesus gave them his testimony, and so now he wants them to go out and give their testimony. And so like them, like the 72, like Timothy and Titus, my brothers and sisters, let us go out and give our testimony, not only to our family and friends, but to the whole world.